that Nilo is yelling at me right now from behind the camera. And then also at powerfights.net as well too. Just on the announcement side of it for our side, our next show for Fight Card Entertainment will be at the end of August. Venue and exact date will be announced at a later time, just because I don't know. But yeah, I guess that's Fight Card 51. Jesus, Fight Card 51 will be most likely at the end of August, and we want to go ahead and have Mr. Peter come on up here from Power Fights, and he'll go ahead and announce off on his upcoming fight as well too.
Thank you, Mr. Brian. Good evening, everybody. Just like to thank you for coming in. July 20 will be mega event, so don't miss that. And after that, our next show, Power Fights Ferry 3, will be held at Sandwich Best Western Convention Center on September 28th. Thank you very much.
Make sure you guys are looking forward to that. Follow up with this mega event that we have coming on up next Saturday. The follow-up to that, like I said, is the August fight for us here in Chicago area, and then with Power Fights show again at the end of September as well too. Two great cards, and then following up there after that with our October show. Most likely, like I said, on the pro side as well too. So we'll be looking for great fights and continued great fights as well too. I'm going to go ahead and introduce the fighters. Just on my right and my left of me at this point right now, thanking them for coming on out for this press conference as well too, and always doing their due diligence to make sure that the MMA sport continues to grow on out. Just want to go ahead and a special thanks to Danny Morales, who's standing on this side over here, Terry House, and Mr. Gabe Rodriguez. On my left would be Daniel James, Guillermo Sermon, and Mr. Lance Surma, all fighting in 10 days. In 10 days from today. Today's July 10th. So on July 20th, again, like I said, will be a pretty big fight. Well, sorry, not a pretty big fight. Will be a big fight coming on up. You definitely don't want to miss out on this fight. The hottest fight that's going to be happening this summer. It's pretty damn hot today, but it's going to be a hot fight going on July 20th there at Cicero Stadium. And talking through on those fights, we're going to go ahead and relate through on the actual card, because I'm pretty sure that these guys are not only eager to go ahead and step into the cage in 10 days, but want to go ahead and come on up here and actually speak off on the upcoming fight as well too. Our main event will actually feature a matchup that's been in the works for a long time. Trying to push through for it as well too, is between Danny the Machine Morales versus Maurice the Hulk Jackson. Maurice unfortunately wasn't able to go ahead and make the press conference here tonight, but Danny is here to go ahead and speak through for it. Big fight again, I said, between the two guys. You got two of the top amateur welterweights as an amateur with their pro fights at this point on the pro rankings, and bringing that caliber type of fight that's coming on up with it. You don't want to miss on off for this. It's going to be a great fight for it. I'm going to bring up Danny at this point right now. Danny's going to say a few words for you guys, and see how it goes.
Hello, everybody. I'm Danny Morales, also known as The Machine. All right. You know what? I really hope everybody can make it out to July 20th. It's going to be a great event. Unfortunately, my opponent couldn't be here, Maurice Jackson. I had a lot of people come out here. They wanted to see us face off. So it's very unfortunate, but we better show up July 20th, because we do have to take care of some business. On another note, the fight card from top to bottom, it's going to be a great show, and it's going to be an exciting night, and we're more than prepared for this fight, and we just can't wait, you know what I'm saying? Also, Team Machine Morales over there, I appreciate all the support, most definitely. Want to thank all my sponsors, Undisputed Strength, Extreme Speed, all my teammates, all my teams, Team Cologne, Carlson Gracie, Benefil Wrestling, all the help from Izzy Martinez, and some more sponsors I'd like to thank. Can't think of them off the top of my head, my bad. Unidos, Suburban Lock, Crispy Waffle, the best breakfast place in Shorewood, and hopefully all you guys can make it to July 20th.
All right. You guys can all hear me back there? You guys all right back there? Good? Again, the matchup, again, I said, between Danny Morales and Maurice Jackson. The main event for that night, huge, huge, huge big fight. Again, we've been waiting a long time to go ahead and see this fight take place. I'm sure that if you're a fan of Fight Card Entertainment, if you follow Fight Card Entertainment over the past 6 years in Sub Level 2, or almost 7 years now, it's a big fight to go ahead and make this thing on happen as well too. I'm excited for it. I know that Neil is excited for it, and I can't wait for it as well. The co-main event for that night is actually a homecoming for Guillermo Sermont to the promotion that he built, and he's fighting right here close to Cicero Stadium. It's close to his hometown. He'll be fighting Indiana standout Terry House as well too, which both of these guys are claiming to be fight of the night. So you definitely don't want to go ahead and miss out on this night. We're going to go ahead and actually have Terry come on up and speak and say a few words first, and then we'll go ahead and have Guillermo come on after that.
My name is Terry House. Team Cologne, 145-pounder, training out of UFC gym in Maryville, Indiana, fighting out of Gary, Indiana. First of all, let me just say it's an honor, for the guys from Power Fights to reach out to me and ask me to be a part of this already stacked card, So kudos to the matchmaker. You couldn't have put together a better fight. You got two guys with two similar styles. You got two exciting big featherweights. Both of us have things to prove in this sport. Both of us at the crossroads in our career. So, it's just the makers of a great fight. You couldn't put two better guys in a cage together. And you don't want to miss this, because once this cage door get locked behind us, I'm quite certain he's been training his ass off. I've been training my ass off. And once that cage door get locked behind us, game on. May the best man win. It's going to be fireworks. So you might want to get your asses out there next week, get your tickets, go online, find your favorite fighter, find a fighter you're supporting, and get your tickets. You do not want to miss this event. If you miss out on fireworks on the 4th of July, you're going to definitely see fireworks July 20th. So come on out here, and that's it. I just want to take this time right now and thank everybody who supports me, everybody that believes in me. First off, my wife, my kids, my family, and I want to thank all my teammates at Team Cologne, my coach, my head coach, Steve Cologne. Shout out to the coach, living legend. My other coaches, Jeff Neal, Nick Sanchez, John Colossi, all my other coaches out of Team Cologne, all my teammates. They pushed me really hard. They really want me to succeed. So shout out to all my teammates out there. They're still in the gym training tonight. So good job, fellas. Also, I want to give a shout out to NutriShop. We have 2 locations out in Valparaiso, Indiana, and Cherville, Indiana. So go in there and tell them that you're my cousin. They'll hook you up. Accelerated physical therapy. Melinda, she's great. She's at the gym every day taking care of me and my teammates. Got to give a shout out to her and everybody. Big shout out to Paul and Danielle Vale. I love you guys and everybody, who supports me in the city of Gary, Indiana, man. It's 219, and here's a homecoming for my opponent, man. So I'm calling myself the home spoiler. So that's what I'm coming to do next week. Best of luck to my opponent. He's a great guy. I heard a lot about him. He's a tough dude just like me. And like I said, you couldn't put 2 better athletes in the cage together. Nothing but respect to him. So don't get it twisted, though. I'm coming next week to kick your ass, And I just know that I don't expect anything less from you. You're a gamer. I'm a gamer. Much love to you, baby. Hope you had a great training camp. Hope you're healthy. Come next week. Won't be no excuses. You and me, that cage door get locked. May the best man win. Thank you.
The always entertaining Terry House. We'll go ahead and face off with Guillermo 1 second, Guillermo. I got to speak here, and then also I got to change batteries as well. So sorry, guys. Hold on 1 second. Nah, this shit ain't going to work. All right. So one of the things with being on a live show, on a live stream. Again, big thing I said with the fight coming on up with the co-main event with Terry House, and we're going to go ahead and speak from Guillermo Sermon, who again, like I said, is a homecoming for him right here, Cicero Stadium, and then also coming back to Fight Card Entertainment. It's been a long time to have Guillermo Sermon come on back with one of our biggest champions that we've had on our side, former lightweight champion, now fighting at 145 pounds. We'll bring Guillermo on up and say a few words.
How you doing? My name is Guillermo Serment, El Gallo Negro. First of all, I want to thank Brian Angelo, Fight Card Entertainment, for giving me the opportunity to come back home and fight. Also, Power Fights for putting up an awesome amateur card. You know, pretty much we've been getting ready for our fight, and you know, we've been doing our homework, doing our studying, and come July 20th, I'm gonna pass that test. You know, because I come ready. And I ain't gonna say what I'm gonna do, but I guarantee you this: my hand's gonna be raised at the end of the night. And you know, that's all I gotta say. You know, because at the end I do my talking in the cage. You know, and the only shout out I gotta give out to is my family. You know, because they look out for me, they support me. Right?
Co-main event, again, I said 145 pounds between Guillermo Sermon and Terry House. Both these guys have stated already that's going to be a fight of the night. Both these guys say it's a big fight for them. You know, a very big, important fight for them coming on through for it. So you definitely don't want to miss that on off. They'll go on right before the main event between Morales and Jackson on July 20th. Other professional fighters that will be facing off on that for that night will be Bobby Mofet, Lance Serma versus Pedro Velasco. Pedro is another one who's not able to be here tonight, but Lance Serma is here tonight, and he'll go ahead and speak on up about the upcoming matchup on July 20th. Lance?
My name's Lance Serma. I'm just happy and thankful to be a part of this show. I had my first fight with Fight Card when I was 19 years old as an amateur, and kind of been through the ringer with them. And it's been a while since I've been back, so I'm excited to be here. As far as the guy I'm fighting, I don't know a ton about him. He's one of the new Fight Card fighters. Everybody that comes up to me says he's a pretty tough guy, and you know, I don't really know much about him, so I'm pretty excited to come out there and be able to beat him up and, you know, throw my name back in. Part of this tough card, and thankful for the opportunity.
Lance will be fighting against Pedro Velasco. Pedro Velasco has, who represents No Comment, who's fought on Power Fights as well as Fight Card Entertainment. He was our defending champion at 135 pounds on the amateur level, and now, again, I said on this pro side as well, too. Great, tough fighter. Both these guys, they don't say die, and it's going to be a great fight for both of them as well, too. I think it's a hard catch. I'm honest to goodness, guys. I mean, I'm not standing here and telling you this as the promoter or whatever else. I'm saying it as a fan. I mean, I'm really, really excited to see how this is all going to go ahead and look through for it. Pretty much at the edge of my seat for it come July 20th. We've built our company, again, like I said, both Power Fights as well as Fight Card Entertainment, on looking for the top talent and helping things on out as well, too, for it. I look around the room and I see guys that are here that have represented from camps, anything from Power Fights, Team Cologne, from Combat Doe, from No Comment, from the Pack as well, too, all these different camps have come from all over places that are here and have been with us, and the pro fights wouldn't be as much, there's still got to be something that's going to go on before that. And the undercard is a stacked card as well, too. You couldn't have some of the top, best amateur talent that are around looking to make that next move on up. What better way to go ahead and go on the coattails of some of the best pro fighters that are in the area, if not here in the Midwest, for these undercards to go ahead and actually look on up to. I think it's a great thing for them to go ahead and do. I'm going to go ahead and name out a few that's going to be on the card coming on up for July 20th as well, too. Ivan Garcia fighting at 185 pounds, representing from Humboldt Park in Chicago. James Camisa and CJ Richmond at 185 pounds, fighting out of Counter-Strike. David Bowl from 11th Dimension out of Joliet. Ricky Demetrius from Arlington Heights from Hey, and Ricky's in the house as well too. Zach Cooley from Victory from Chicago, and from the south side of Chicago, Stephen Holt will actually be making his 185-pound fight as well too on that night. Headlining on the undercard is a pretty big fight on our side as well too. It's a rescheduled heavyweight matchup, like I said, with some of the hardest hitters against us in the heavyweight division. The heavyweights is always an exciting fight to go ahead and take a look at. Outside of obviously the pro fights, this is a big fight for both of these gentlemen. Kind of at that point and at that level to go ahead and actually make that jump into the professional side of it. This will be hopefully their last amateur fight that's coming on through for it. And Fight Card Entertainment has done our part about saving this fight and bringing this rescheduled match on up, and then actually giving them an offer to go ahead and take it on through. The winner of this fight will be offered a pro contract on a future show with us here at Power Fights and Fight Card Entertainment. So it's a big opportunity for both of these gentlemen. It's a time for them to go ahead and actually shine on through. And I'm hoping these guys are actually going to come on out and actually try to outdo the pros, which would be really, really, really hard to go ahead and do with this set of gentlemen that are sitting at the tables here now. But on the heavyweight side of it, it's pretty much a big deal. What I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna bring up Gabe Rodriguez, who's out of South Elgin, Budokan, and he'll go ahead and speak up a few words about his upcoming fight as well too.
How's it going? I'm Gabe Rodriguez from South Elgin. I'm fighting for South Elgin Budokan. We had an upcoming fight which was supposed to go July 6th, and it got canceled. And the opportunity that we got with Fight Card was to go for a pro contract, and we both jumped at it, seeing as we both want to make this a career, and we both know that we're going to go in there and try to knock each other's heads off, obviously, but, you know, in a business kind of way. You know, first of all, I want to thank God and everybody in the military, you know, my brothers and sisters for doing what they do. And come out July 20th, because not only are the pros going to show a good fight, but me and Daniel James over here, we're going to go at it, and that's for damn sure that none of us are going to hold anything back. Considering there's a pro contract on the line, you know, speaking for myself, you know, I'm willing to go in there, and I'm going to walk out with my hand raised, hopefully, and a new contract on the line. So I want to thank everybody. Thank you.
Gabe Rodriguez will go ahead and face on off against the former #1 contender on Fight Card Entertainment side, who fought for us a while back as well too, and also looking to go ahead and take a step on through for it. The ever-evolving, as I said, Daniel James will step into the cage on July 20th versus Gabe Rodriguez. Big fight, big career move again. Like I said, stepping through for it. So this is a big turning point for both of the gentlemen. Daniel, going to come on up and say a few words.
How you doing? I'm Daniel James. First, I'd like to thank Fight Card Entertainment, Power Fight, for having me. Like Gabe Rodriguez said, you know, being on this undercard as two amateur fighters hope to make their next step in our career, I'm very excited. Like, I got the jitters right now. You know, I'm amped. I'm ready to turn up. You know, at the end of the night, I'm ready to put on a show. You know, that's the only thing I know how to do. I'm ready to leave out the ring with a W, a win, represent my city, my team Comeback Dough. You know what I'm saying? I would like to thank my trainer, Shoney Carter, Master Bob Shimmer, my training partners. You know, they will be in Florida the day of my fight. But they all still gonna have my back. This is gonna be an amazing fight. I can't describe it. I can't talk no more about it. It's just that I just get the shakes and jitters every time I'm about to fight. I'm amped up now. You can put me in the cage now. I'm ready to go. Like I said, Mr. Gabe Rodriguez, I'll see you July 20th. You know, get your fans, get your family there. Because ass whooping is the only thing I know how to do. So I'll see y'all July 20th.
Reloaded 2013 is going to highlight a lot of the new and upcoming talent with the preliminary fights that'll kick off. The show starts off at 5 o'clock. Getting signals? Yes? At 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock, we'll start off the prelims. which again, I said the upcoming talent that's done through, and then we'll go into the undercard, and then followed by the the pro card thereafter that. We got fighters from Team Top Notch, Victory Martial Arts, EKF MMA, Team 110, Team Cologne will represent, and move these fighters in the rankings, as well as Champion Jiu-Jitsu, and other fighters that are pretty much coming on out from anywhere from Wisconsin to Indiana, right here into Cicero Stadium. Good fighting town. Again, like I said, it's done through for it. Expect a sellout crowd. It's going to be nuts and crazy and blow the roof off of Cicero Stadium. It's our 50th show. It's Power Fight's 32nd show. It'll be a big deal. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go ahead and call on up for these guys to go ahead and do a face-off. So we'll do Terry House and Guillermo Sermon. You guys go ahead and meet right to the front. Reload is going to be a big show, guys. Big show. It comes in 10 days. Don't be fooled about it. Be there at Cicero Stadium. Get your tickets. Find these guys and get the tickets on out for it. We have, how many? Like what? Over 15 fights for the night? Yes? Something like that? About 15 fights. Don't say that. Don't show that number. Don't tell me that number. We don't want another back at the Genesis Convention Center being there all night long. It's going to be a great night of fights, explosive fights, top talent that's around there. You're not going to find a better card anywhere else that's on out there at this point right now. Again, be there on July 20th. Big show for it. Reloaded. Catch Danny Morales and Maurice Jackson on the main event, the co-main event between Terry House and Guillermo Sermon. And then two big guys go on off the other side with Daniel James and Gabriel Rodriguez. And, of course, Lance Serma and Pedro Velasco. Thanks, guys, like I said, and hopefully we'll see you guys at the fights. Appreciate it.
Look, boy.